everybody. We have the 2024 Bonne Maman Advent Calendar. We got this one last year and I loved it so much I couldn't wait to get it. And then I ordered it from Amazon, and for some reason, I guess it got back ordered or something. It took a really long time for it to get shipped. And then there's a story. Little story, but a story. Um, I ended up getting a post office box because they were complaining about the height of our mailbox. And well, when my brother was down, was it the weekend of the 22nd? Yeah, the weekend of November 22nd, it rained the whole time he was here, so we didn't get a chance to get out there and fix it, and he was going to help me try to fix it. So I finally opted to just go ahead and get a post office box. So then I go to check the post office box on, let's see, would have been December 2nd. And there's a slip in there saying that I have a package. And I go up to the desk and I hand the lady the slip, and she's hunting all over the place. She cannot find this package anywhere. And she says, well, maybe the slip was put in your box by mistake. It probably belongs to either the one above or below. I was, okay, whatever. She said, go check and see if you've had anything delivered. And if you did, bring me the tracking number and we'll see what we can do about finding it. So then a couple days later, I went to the post office and there was a key in my post office box. And I thought, oh, maybe this is the package they couldn't find Monday. This is on I don't know, Thursday or whatever day. What day was I off?
No idea.
I don't know. All the days are running together at this point. Whichever day it was, I was off. I think it was maybe Thursday. Yeah, must have been Thursday. Um, I go and there is a package. I get the package out of the little locker and I come home and I'm thinking, now wait a minute. Whatever happened to the advent calendar I ordered? Because the package I got was Boxu. And I thought, okay, glad it got here. I knew it was on the way. And I knew there was a couple others coming. So I came home and I looked, and it was so cold. I changed back into my pajamas, and because I wasn't planning on going out again that day, because it was cold and windy and just generally nasty. And I start looking up, and I went on to Amazon, and it said it had been delivered on the 29th, November 29th. And I thought, uh-oh, here we go again. Because it was, I think, wasn't it November that I had that one package stolen?
Probably.
And they never did track it down. Basically said, go talk to the police, and the police wouldn't help me.
Yeah.
So I ended up basically not getting what I paid for. They did send me a piece of the package, which is the one thing I wanted the most.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I printed off the tracking information with the tracking number, changed back into my regular clothes, went back to the post office, and the girl was like, is there a problem? And I said, well, I have a tracking number. It says it's delivered, but I don't have it. I think this might be the one we were looking for Monday and we couldn't find. So she looked at it and she goes, do you know about what size box it would be? I said, about the size of that box that's sitting there on that shelf. Because that's about the size the item was that I ordered last year, and it's a repeat. Should be about that size. So she's looking all over all the different places, and she's like, I'm missing a key. So let me look and see if it's in this one locker over here. So she had the master key and she opened the whole locker and she goes, I found your package. So, whoop, here it is. So it's got a slip cover. So we'll pull that off. Set that aside. I like that little train on there. And here's what it looks like on the front. It's got two little doors that open up. And we've got the train and stuff on the back again. But this one, it was my favorite last year, and I fully expect it to be a favorite again this year. And this one, we got to hunt for numbers. That's going to be fun. Well, here's day number 1, all the way over here, right in front of the train. Got a knife. I've got crackers so we can taste it. So for those who don't know, Bonne Maman makes like jams and jellies and spreads and that type of thing. And they come in these adorable little jars in the advent calendar. This one is quince spread. Have I ever had quince? Did we get quince last year? I don't remember. We have quince spread. And let's open a packet of crackers. A little more prepared this year than I was last year. I have something to try it on, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, last time I was at Dollar Tree, I didn't see... I had found at one point these little... They look like little pieces of toast. I couldn't find them this time. And that's the thing with Dollar Trees. You never know from one time to the next what you're going to find. Okay, so this is quince. Well, knife, where are you going? Looks good. I can't smell it, so I don't know if it smells good or not.
Yeah.
I like that. I'm probably going to say that for most of them. It tastes similar to something else. What is it?
No idea.
Doesn't it taste like something else?
Yeah, sort of.
I can't place what it is. But I like it. Very nice and fruity. Some of these are going to have floral notes because they put like lavender and things in them. Oh, and day number 1, inside it says decorate the tree. Day number 2, oh, it's at the top. And this one says make spirits bright. I think there's supposed to be 1 honey in here as well. This is guava spread. I think we've had this before. I think this was in last year. Sounds familiar. I know guava is like a tropical fruit, popular in like Hawaiian, I think. I think you can get it easy in Hawaii, maybe. Never been to Hawaii, so I don't know for sure. But I have had like juice that had guava juice in it. From what I remember, that was pretty good. That's pretty nice. I love that we get, 24 little tiny jars. Okay, where's number 3? 3. This one's got a deer on it. It says, the most wonderful time. This one is apple quince honey spread. Now, most of the flavors in the calendar are unique to the calendar. They're like limited edition special flavors that you're probably not going to find on the store shelf by themselves. Oops, a little bit of that just landed on my foot. Now I'm going to have sticky feet. Ah, get back up there. I've got like little chunks. That's why I'm having trouble spreading them.
Yeah.
Those flavors work really well together. But each of these is like 1 ounce of spread. I find that that's the perfect amount for a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Although some of these are a little weird to put with peanut butter. But if you just have a slice of toast for breakfast, it's perfect. Oh, 4 right here next to 3. 4. Stay warm and cozy.
Yeah.
Well, my heater just turned itself off because it hit the temperature I had it set at. Well, actually, it's a little bit above the temperature I had it set at. This one is orange yuzu grapefruit spread. This I remember we had last year. Yeah, I remember that combination. Which makes sense. They're all 3 like citrusy type flavors. We've been getting some yuzu stuff lately from the Japan and Korean boxes. Dude, could you bounce a little less, please? Well, you're making me, a little nauseous with all the bouncing. Well, that was nice. All the stuff just fell.
Sounds about right.
I have jelly all down my shirt. Oh well. That was 4, so now we're looking for 5. There's 6. 5. Wow, 3, 4, and 5 are all right there together.
Yeah.
Be jolly.
Yeah.
Purple fig cinnamon spread. Ooh. That sounds good. I do like fig. Well, that one, the way it broke, I ended up with most of it.
Yeah.
And it didn't leave you any stuff.
Yeah.
I like that one. Think Fig Newtons. Or Fig Bars.
Yeah.
Papa would have liked that. Okay, we knew 6 was over here. 6 says, give thanks and hugs. Rhubarb strawberry spread. I think we had this last year too. But I'm not upset that some of these are repeats from last year because they are so good. And some of these flavors, I was like, I hope I get these again. So,
Yeah.
some of them we're getting again. Yay! Okay. Are you hungry?
Probably. I'm always hungry.
I like that. That's very well balanced. And strawberry rhubarb is classic. Although I normally think of it as a pie.
Mm.
Okay, so 7. There's 7.
Mm.
There's the notch.
I was thinking Subway.
Subway. Maybe.
Considering they still have that spicy chicken, whatever it is I've been getting.
Oh, that chicken nacho thing.
Yeah, that's really good.
Warmth and togetherness. Day 7. We have wild blueberry maple syrup spread. Okay. I mean, I've been known to put maple syrup on blueberry pancakes, so why wouldn't this work? Use the syrup as the sweetener instead of white sugar, maybe? This one's got little lumps in it. Ooh. Careful, that end is cracked. Oh, that's really good. That is really good. The blueberries are still slightly tart, which I love. I love fresh blueberries. What was that? 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Where's 8? I'm staring right at it. Okay. 8. 8 says, deck the halls. Lemon elderflower spread. I know we had something lemon last year, but I don't remember if it was elderflower. Not entirely sure what elderflower is. Ooh, this one's a little bit runny. Well, I could tell from that little bit I licked off my thumb. This is very lemony. Oh, I like that. I'm a fan of lemon. So this makes me really happy. And to have it come right after blueberry, that seems perfect to me. I'm going to have to get my little containers out that I stored these in last year. 9. And 9 says, peace on earth. Rhubarb spice spread. Rhubarb's popular like in, what, Minnesota area? Maybe Wisconsin? Minnesota, I know because I read the Joanne Fluke Hannah Swenson series, and she talks about how rhubarb is so popular all the time. And I don't think that's a detail you would make up.
Yeah.
I think I've seen it other places as well. But you know what? Growing up here in Ohio, I would go to my grandma's, and she always in the summer had rhubarb. Careful. And she always had a container of, like, we would do strawberries at home, but she would do rhubarb. And you just cut it up and let it sit with the sugar so it would draw the juices out. Okay, number 10 says season's greetings. Raspberry rose spread. I watch a YouTuber, Alexandria Ryan, and she does Advent season. She's got so many Advent calendars, it's crazy. And she hates the smell of rose. So whenever she sees the word rose, she kind of cringes. She would probably hate this. But it kind of depends on if it has a floral taste or if it has just a fruity taste. Because I love raspberry. I don't know that I've had a whole lot with rose in it. That's nice. I think the raspberry is stronger than the rose. Don't really taste much florally notes. So many flavors, got to keep drinking in between. Okay, 11. Stuff the stocking. Or number 11. This says pineapple yuzu spread. We had something pineapple last year too, I think. I've been trying to use up the ones from last year because I knew I was going to get all the new ones from this year. I just took that trash out like yesterday. It's already full. Pineapple yuzu. So, like I said before, yuzu is a kind of citrusy flavor. And we get it a lot in the Japanese and Korean boxes. This doesn't seem super strong on pineapple. It's a very mellow flavor. Still good. Okay, that was, what number was that? 11? 12. If that was a 12, where would I be? There I am. There I would be, underneath the Christmas tree. Mm. Make new memories. Apricot peach spread. I don't know, I think apricot and peach are very, very similar flavors. That was a little harder to turn. Ooh, this looks like maybe there was an air bubble. A little bit less in it. I like peach and apricot, as long as it's like real fruit and not fake stuff. Fake peach has that weird aftertaste. Don't care for that. That's good. I like it because it's actual fruit and not the fake stuff. So 13. Where's 13? It's 15, 17, 14, 13. Come on, open. There we go. Bring others joy. 4 fruits spread. Does it say what fruits? Strawberries, cherries, red currants, black currants. Sugar, brown cane sugar, Concentrated lemon juice, fruit pectin. Currants aren't really popular here in the United States. And I think part of that comes from there was a time when they were banned to be grown. See, I watch all these random shows about food and pick up weird little tidbits of trivia. Hmm. Oh, a piece of it fell. I like that. That's nice. You can kind of taste the strawberry and the cherry a little bit more, I think. But there's a little, just a hint of sweetness and a hint of tartness. And it's very well balanced. Yeah, I like that. Let's see, 13, 14. I just saw 14. Here's 14. 14. Spread love and laughter. And this one is mango, raspberry, lime. I think we had this one before because I feel like I just finished it the other day. So now I'm going to have to clear space in the refrigerator to fill all these little jars.
Yeah.
Oh, this pack of crackers got squished. So for those who watched the one tea advent calendar where I spilled tea on the keyboard of the computer,
Oh boy.
well, I thought I had killed the computer. But luckily, I let it dry out for a day or so and it decided it was going to work again. Because that's how I'm filming right now.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that. But it's got three of my favorite flavors: mango, raspberry, and lime. I've been on a real mango kick lately, too. 15. 15? Yeah. Shine bright. Cherry pink peppercorn spread. That sounds familiar. Did we get this last year?
No.
We had something with pink peppercorn. I remember that part. Ooh, that's a little bit runny. Yeah, computers don't really like it when you spill a cup of hot tea into the keyboard.
Yeah.
In case you were thinking of trying it at home, don't. Hey, you all wanted to come with me. That cherry flavor is really good. So what are you thinking? You're not saying much.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the next one? It's 15, so we need 16. There's 16. Come on, come on, open, open. Merry and Bright. They're really on this Merry and Bright thing, aren't they?
Yeah, apparently.
Mixed berry spread. Compared to some of the names, that sounds a little basic. What
Yeah.
berries are we mixing? Blackberry, raspberry, blueberry.
Hmm.
No strawberry? Maybe because they've got strawberry in so many other things. I do find it interesting that strawberry seems to be the default flavor when they put stuff in packages.
Yeah.
That's good. I think the blueberry stands out a little bit on that one.
Hmm.
What was that, 16? 17? Sing holiday songs.
Yeah.
Strawberry, wild strawberry.
Hmm.
See, that's why they didn't put it in the mixed berries, because we got a double strawberry. So is everybody ready for Christmas? We've pretty much already done ours. I'm still have a couple little gift exchange things at work, but for the most part, we're done.
Yeah.
A few little things coming in yet, but that is definitely strawberry.
Yeah.
I know you tend to like things that are kind of simple.
Yeah.
Do you lean more towards just the strawberry, or do you want some of these others that are like weird combinations of things? What are you liking so far? May
Yeah.
your wishes come true.
Yeah. Yeah. More or less just basic.
Yeah, that's what I would have guessed for you. You tend to like things that are a little more simple. This is caramel coffee spread.
Oh boy. It's a weird ass combination.
Well, not really. One of my favorite coffee is that caramel one. I mean, this is going to depend more on, is it more towards the caramel side or more toward the coffee side?
I'll put more caramel.
Got it?
Yeah.
That was definitely caramely.
Hmm.
There's a hint of coffee, but it's not super strong coffee.
Yeah.
I kind of like it. Big surprise. It is my favorite calendar. That was 18, so we're ready for 19. Spend time with loved ones. Cherry honey spread. Ooh. Now, if I remember correctly, last year there was a jar of honey,
Hmm.
and there was like a chocolate nut spread, kind of like a Nutella type thing. So I'm hoping those are here towards the end. I think you're gonna like that. It looks like there's a chunk of cherry on there too.
Probably.
Yeah, the cherry flavor on that is really good. And they almost feel like the ones that have honey in them don't taste quite as sweet, which normally for me it's the opposite. Okay, so number 20. Share special moments. White nectarine peach spread. So again, nectarines and peaches are very similar. I look for this to taste very peachy. I think that's a little bit milder than the peach and apricot.
Hmm.
So that was 20, so we're looking for 21. 21. Spread Christmas cheer. Pineapple passion fruit spread. I'm not entirely sure I've ever had passion fruit on its own. It's usually mixed with other tropical type fruits. I have it in my head, it's a little bit tart, but I might be confusing it with something else.
Yeah.
It's not bad. It's not super pineapple-y. Okay, so that means 22 is right next to 21. Joy to all. Mirabelle plum linden blossom spread. Linden blossom? I don't know what that is. I know what plums are, but I don't know specifically about Mirabelle plums. If it has a different taste or something. It's good, but I don't know how to describe it.
Yeah.
23, we're almost there. Apricot orange blossom spread. So are we not getting the chocolate spread or are we not getting the honey? Did we get the caramel coffee thing instead of the chocolate? The end is cracked. Careful.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Apricot and orange blossom. And last but not least, we have day 24. Maybe. If it will open. Pear cocoa nib spread. So we got a chocolatey one, but we didn't get a honey this time. Pear and cocoa nibs. That sounds unique. Oh, and you can see the little specks of the cocoa nibs in there. Oh, and I just spilled it in the keyboard. Because it's a little bit runny.
Hopefully it's not enough to ruin it.
Well, let's get through the end of this video. It's not really, it's only on like 2 keys.
Yeah.
Pear and cocoa nibs. Pear must be the flavor this year. Because out of the 2 tea calendars, there were a couple pear teas. One of the Korea boxes had a pear tea in it. That piece was about to fall off. So there we go. We got all 24 days. That was an enjoyable calendar. Again, I think it's my favorite of the year. It was like $44.99 when I ordered it. But I think it's well worth it. When you go to the store, like at Walmart, say, and you look on the shelf at the Bonne Maman spreads, they're in a decent sized jar, but they're like $6, $7, $8. So here you're getting to try limited edition flavors, and you know they're going to be high quality. And I was reading, and I don't know how true this is, about how the company does a lot of good with the money that they make from producing the spreads. So I don't mind supporting a company that does good things, helping people, supporting, charities and what have you, making sure people get fed. Um, so I think this is a really, really good one. And I'm happy to get it for this second year in a row. Hey, you want some more crackers? And I will probably get it again next year. Hopefully we don't get it held up somewhere in transit. And the library. What am I saying? The post office doesn't lose it. And I wonder if the lady at the post office ever found that key. Um, but yeah, I think this is a good one. 24 jellies. They come in the cutest little jars that you can reuse for other things. I've got, all the ones from last year, and I got a whole bunch more. I love them. And most of the lids are red or pink, and then there's the one blue one for the caramel spread. Surprised though that we didn't get a honey and we didn't get a chocolate. Well, I guess cocoa nibs counts as the chocolate one, maybe. I was thinking it said that we were supposed to get a honey.
Yeah.
Maybe that was just last year's. It does list what's in everything on the back of the sleeve. Product of France. The caramel spread, if you eat the whole jar, is 90 calories. The other jars are all 60 calories. No, I read that wrong. Absolutely read that wrong. Okay. For all the fruit spreads, you get 23 servings per container. What? No.
The
Okay,
heck?
this is just, it's lined up weird. I was right the first time. It says servings per container, and under fruit spreads it says 23, and under the caramel coffee spread it says 1. And then when you read serving size, 1 jar.
Hmm.
So they're considering the full ounce as a serving. Most people aren't going to eat the whole jar all at once unless you're making like a sandwich or something. But for the fruit spreads, it's 60 calories. For the caramel spread, it's 90 calories for the jar. Yeah, why does it word it that way? Servings per container. Unless they're meaning the whole box as a container
Hmm.
and then saying serving size as a jar. Where I'm thinking the jar is a container. They must be thinking the whole box. Um, 16 grams of carbohydrates for the fruit spreads, 18 for the caramel. Total sugars, 16 grams for the fruit and 14 for the caramel. 1 gram of protein for the caramel. Calcium, you got 3 milligrams in the fruit spreads and 33 milligrams in the caramel. Potassium, you got 26 milligrams in the fruit spread and 48 in the caramel. That's interesting. Sodium, none in the fruit spreads and 65 in the caramel, probably to bring out the flavor of the caramel. Cholesterol, um, 0 for the fruit spreads and less than 5 for the caramel. Total fat, 0 in the fruit spreads, 1 in the caramel. I imagine the caramel is probably made with milk. Yeah, sweetened condensed milk, that's why. The cherry with honey spread may contain traces of chestnuts because they use chestnut honey.
Huh.
That's interesting. Well, anyway, I thoroughly enjoyed this calendar. It is my favorite of all of the ones that we have done. And I do look forward to doing it again next year. And I think if we can get the cheese one and the same chocolate one, we'll have a pretty nice little selection.
Hmm.
But that's all I've got for this one. You got anything to add? Do you have a favorite out of all the ones we tried?
Yeah,
You just like the basic ones?
pretty much.
So the cherry and the strawberry and the mixed berry and the
Yeah.
blueberry. I don't know. I like them all, and I find it very hard to choose. Although I'm pleasantly surprised by the caramel coffee one. I'm glad it's not a super strong coffee flavor. So, with that, I think we'll wrap this one up. Remember to do all the YouTubey things: comment, like, share, subscribe, ring the bell icon to be notified of future uploads should the YouTube gods deem it worthy. And we will see you in the next one. I'm not sure what's coming up next. It might be another advent calendar. It might be a subscription box. It might be something else. I don't know. I've got them kind of spaced out in the schedule, so I'm not sure what's coming up when, but something will be coming soon. So we will see you then. Bye bye.